Political news of the day. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is the presumptive Democratic nominee for vice president. Happening right now, a live look at North Philadelphia. For the first time, Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris is rallying with her new running mate. You see her live there. Let's listen in.
We fight for a future where we defend our most fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to love who you love openly and with pride.
Vice President Kamala Harris, you see there live in North Philadelphia, rallying with Governor Tim Walz for the first time after announcing him as her running mate in this 2024 race just this morning. And this rally comes as Harris and Walz prepare to kick off a swing state tour just 2 weeks before the Democratic National Convention. Our Katie Barlow is live outside the White House tonight with the developing story. Katie.
Good evening. You just saw there Vice President Kamala Harris, who is now officially the Democratic nominee to become president of the United States. And she's there with Governor Tim Walz from Minnesota, who is now her selection for vice president on the Democratic ticket. Many Americans woke up this morning seeing the news, but not sure exactly who Tim Walz was. He was a bit of a dark horse in this race, and they were introduced on the stage in Philadelphia this evening by Governor Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania, who was also considered for Veep. In fact, perhaps one of the final two before Vice President Kamala Harris ultimately went with Walz. But many Americans asking exactly who is Tim Walz, this dark horse in the race. Well, Walz started his career in education. He was a teacher and a high school football coach. He served 24 years in the Army National Guard. He also served 6 terms in Congress on behalf of a rural Minnesota district that he flipped from red to blue before getting elected governor in 2018. Tonight, Harris is debuting that pick, as you just saw in Philadelphia, alongside Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.
A lot of the calculation around Shapiro had been, as popular as he is in Pennsylvania, he could deliver the must-win swing state for the Democrats. But I think part of the calculation may be he might can get that for Vice President Harris from the governor's mansion. And I think we'll be able to get a window on that when he introduces them. Because, you know, people can tell authenticity. It's very easy to see if people are being genuine.
Walz hunts and has a history of supporting gun rights. In Congress, he was backed by the NRA, but Republicans accused him of flip-flopping after supporting an assault weapons ban. The NRA changed their rating of Walz from an A to an F. Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance has already begun to preview messaging on the Walz pick. This morning, he went after Walz for his slow response to mobilize the National Guard during violent protests in Minneapolis after a police officer killed George Floyd.
This is a guy who, when rioters were burning down the biggest city in Minnesota, was actively cheering them on. You think the black business leaders in Minneapolis are grateful, the working class business leaders are grateful that Tim Walz allowed rioters to burn down their businesses?
As governor, Walz signed a number of progressive bills into law, including paid family leave, free lunch for students at all participating schools, and codified abortion rights in Minnesota, something that will take center stage in the coming weeks on the campaign trail. Guys.